Good morning, guys. So it's time to check out our campsite here at Dead Horse Ranch State Park, and we're moving just down the road to another campsite here at Dead Horse Ranch State Park. With the days that we wanted to stay here, we couldn't get them consecutive in the same campsite, so we're having to move 2 days in, which is honestly like a bit of a hassle, especially with a travel trailer compared to just packing up a motorhome and moving down the road. But it is worth it because, like we've said in the past vlogs, we'll have hookups, which has been great when it's been so hot this week here. So yeah, we'll do anything at this point just to have the AC running in the RV. So yeah, we gotta pack up. Not like a full pack up hookup day. I mean, we're not going down the highway, so the RV doesn't need to be like completely secured. I mean, still pretty secured. And Luke doesn't have to set up like the equalizer bars and everything like that. So it's like a half cleanup setup day. We'll see how it goes. Man, with Chloe growing up, the RV is becoming much less baby safe. She's starting to reach for the propane dials? Yeah, dials. Which obviously is dangerous if she turns that on. So we really have to keep an eye on her now with her like climbing up on stuff. And she's also recently discovered how to open the fuse box down there. So while I was cleaning, I just put Scotch tape on it, which actually made it so she couldn't get in there, surprisingly. We'll have to figure out a better solution, but for now we're just keeping a real good eye on her because she can get into a lot more stuff now, huh, Chloe? Alright, so we're backing into our new site here. Our favorite way, well, my favorite way to do it is to use like a Bluetooth headphone, connect it to my phone, and then call Luke, and then he uses the speakerphone on the truck to hear me. So let's set this up really quickly here. Luke's giving me the eyes like, hurry up, you crazy lady. What are you doing? But I don't know how much of that you guys caught before the battery died, but man, Luke backed in like a pro. It wasn't like even a favorable angle to get the trailer in here. It was pretty like 90 degrees off the road. Pretty awesome. And I just checked on our Level Mate Pro and we're level side to side, so we don't even need to use these Anderson levelers. Like, we're good to go to set up. This is awesome. Okay, so as I said in a couple videos ago, I'm gonna retry those breakfast tacos that I made with the hash browns and the eggs and sausage, and this time I'm gonna try and do it with a biscuit taco shell. I'll show you what I mean. I'm trying to keep them cool in the fridge here, but I have this like taco holder, the Blackstone taco holder, and I just rolled out some refrigerated biscuits, like the Pillsbury ones that you buy in the refrigerator section. I rolled them out into circles and then placed them in the taco holder here, and I'm hoping that I can put them on the Blackstone and they'll kind of become like taco shaped and hold our breakfast ingredients for an awesome breakfast taco. I really don't know if this is gonna work. Like worst case, it'll just be a fun experiment, and you know, I like trying new things and whatever, so it'll be fun, but I really hope that it does work because that would be an awesome little trick. I mean, you could fill them with any type of ingredients. I was even thinking like pie filling. You could do like dessert tacos with a croissant in there or something. So the possibilities are kind of endless if this works. I mean, if this doesn't work, maybe I'll have to try again another time or something and try and make it work, or maybe it just won't work, but we'll see. I've got the shredded hash browns cooking on this side, and they take quite a while to get crispy, so that's why I've got them going already. And then I'm gonna add the taco holder, and I'm gonna put it on top of this like cooling grate because I don't want the bottoms of the tacos to get too close to the grill and like burn. So I'm hoping this will lift them up, create like an oven, And will this fit? No. Okay, 20 minutes later and they look pretty good. I had to take the hash browns off and I also made sausage that I had to take off, but they look pretty good. They did like fluff up quite a bit, so it'll be interesting trying to fit all our toppings in there. And I checked the bottom and they're just nice and golden. They're not burnt at all. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the cooling rack out and just let them sit on the grill top on the lower heat here while I cook the eggs, just to kind of give them a bit more structural integrity on the bottom and get it a little bit more crispy. But that actually turned out, I think. So a little random tip, I like to scramble my eggs on the grill rather than in a bowl and pouring them on, because with the Blackstone, obviously, I mean, I try to make those level as possible, but the scrambled eggs will go everywhere. They'll go down the grate and stuff into your grease trap. So I just like doing it that way. But yeah, I think we're finally ready to assemble these things. Luke and Chloe have been patiently waiting inside. What is taking so long?
Yeah.
And there they are. Don't those look amazing? I mean, let's see if we can take one out without it breaking to pieces. I should have probably greased the taco form, but I mean, whatever. Look at that. I'd say that worked out pretty good. They look fully cooked. They look golden on the bottom. Yummy.
All right, another nice sunny day here. Chloe's napped and we're all fed up. Now it's off to town to go do some shopping and pick up an Amazon package. We're just nearing Sedona, but I have a quick stop to make for something to see before we get there quick. So the plan was originally just to drive around. We were at the Chapel of the Holy Cross here. I seen it on Google Maps. It looked super like unique architecture wise and garden wise. We were gonna loop through because it's super busy, and getting to the top, it turns out there was a parking spot available nearly at the top of it all. So I'm gonna run up there and check it out quick and then come back and regroup with the fam. Beautiful red rock view and cactuses. And we are heading right up there. There is the chapel and all the people checking it out. And just like that, we're already back from Sedona. We drove around a bit, checked out some more stuff. We stopped at the Whole Foods because that's where our Amazon pickup location was. We had an Amazon package to pick up where we got a new microphone. We have a microphone we're going to be using on top of the camera when we can. It has a wind guard as well because this whole USA trip, we've had a whole lot of wind. Hopefully Canada won't have as much, but this should improve the audio quality in windy situations, allow us to vlog a little more when we're out hiking instead of being forced to just take kind of walking shots and artsy clips that we then have to piece together later and try and tell the story about. Now we can actually talk out in the wind, so that should be pretty handy. We also bought a new electric RV lock, so we'll install that pretty soon coming up here, but as you're aware, we've been meaning to replace ours for a while with it being broken into. The last one was defective, so hopefully this one actually works well, and we'll try and install that. Going for walks again, being able to just keyless lock the door, leave the truck keys behind, and just not have to have a key ring jingling around sounds pretty handy, so looking forward to using that. When we were at Walmart, we got this guy here. It's a 12 volt or 120 volt plug-in air inflator for your tires. Air inflator? Tire inflator? With air? And it says it goes up to 125 PSI. I'm kind of questioning how well it's gonna go to that. It's only $40 at Walmart, so pretty cheap. And we got it at Walmart, that way if it is garbage, we can just return it, get our money back at least for it. Better save that receipt actually, oh. But we'll use this here because the trailer tires, we keep them around 80 PSI. So if it ever comes up a point where you can't get to 80 PSI, it'd be nice to be able to inflate them on the spot when we want to, and not be like, oh, our new tire monitor system says that it's down to 65 and the warning's going off. Let's pull over and fill up, and then you can't. We had it before where we wanted to put just a little bit more air in it. We went to a regular car one and it maxed out at 70 PSI, which we wanted to go to 80 of course, so we couldn't get to it. And it didn't say that on the machine, so I paid for it before I even found it wasn't useful. So hopefully this will be a lot more useful on the fly and a lot safer for us as well. I feel like honestly everyone should have one because when you need it, you're gonna want to use it. You're not gonna want to have to be driving, oh shoot, next truck stop's not for like an hour or two to get one that can actually do high PSI. So stay tuned for the next video. I'll use this and see how high it goes, but for $40, that's a pretty nice upgrade. And lastly, just pure me here, Alysha got Birkenstocks a while back and she's been loving them. Our friends the St. John's actually recommended it to us because in my runners I have orthopedics that are like, gosh, nearly a decade old, I imagine, but I was told when I was younger that having them would make the life of my knees last a little longer, so I got a pair here for myself, just nice slip-on ones.
I have to show.
Yeah.
Luke was like, oh, I don't need new sandals, it's fine. But look at these things.
Yeah.
These things are disgusting. They're like worn down where
They
his
stink.
big toe is. They stink. Like he wears them in the shower because he doesn't
I
have
don't
any.
shower with them.
Oh.
I take my feet out. I wear them to the shower.
Oh, let's throw them out.
Oh. Yeah, they're pretty garbage. I bet you I've had those ones for, gosh, Alysha, hey, 4 years at least. I bet you I've had those. So I'm officially accepting the 30s, and I've bought myself a pair of Birkenstocks. So hopefully those are nice as well. Anyway, after that long-winded ramble, we're actually going to wrap you up here. Tomorrow we're going to be checking out of this site and we're going to near the Grand Canyon. We're not camping quite in the Grand Canyon, but we found a really nice spot in the forest. I think we'll enjoy it and you will as well. So stay tuned for that. That'll be the 7th video upload in our kind of 7 consecutive upload days. And we hope to see you there. Otherwise, thank you for tuning in and we'll catch you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.